Guys, I just got off work. It is Friday night, and I'm going to a little get together tonight, and it is a snacks and PJs party. So uh, we all have to bring our favorite snacks, and we can wear our favorite pajamas or loungewear. So the hostess asked me, could I bring my infamous buffalo chicken dip? And of course, I said yes to share with everybody. And so I was like, might as well show you guys how I do my buffalo chicken dip too. I actually need to hurry because I'm running kind of behind because this actually needs time to cook, but it is super simple. There's only 6 ingredients. First up, buffalo chicken dip. Obviously, we need the chicken. Now, I get the chicken from Walmart because I can buy this is the rotisserie chicken. It's just off the bone. I ain't had to physically take it off. They already do it for you. I love Walmart for doing that. That is the first ingredient. Also going to have some ranch dressing, extra sharp cheddar cheese, cream cheese, blue cheese crumbles, and Frank's Red Hot. We're going to be making this in our crock pot. I'm going to try to see if I can get away with making it in my small crock pot because I'm not making this for as many people. So hopefully this is big enough. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this chicken a little bit smaller. It is shredded for the most part, but because it's a dip, we want to be able to easily scoop this up. So I'm just going to cut this a little bit smaller. All right, so I got my chicken cut up nice and small. Probably not going to use all this because I think this is a little bit too much for this kind of serving. But it's just just to show you this is how much chicken you get when you buy individually like this. And this is like $7, okay? And it's already seasoned and everything. It's so much easier than trying to pre-make your own chicken. So I'm just going to dump some of this in here. I'm just kind of eyeing how much I want to do. We'll see because this crock pot is pretty small. This is for making a serving for 1 to 2 people. I'm going to do about half. And if I think I need more, I'll add more. Next up, we're going to do this Cracker Barrel extra sharp cheddar. Do not use the prepackaged cheese. Honestly, shredding your own cheese or grating your own cheese makes it taste so much better, no matter what kind of cheese dish you might be making. Plus, if you got one of these little handy dandy graters that all you got to do is just turn this wheel, good stuff. I shredded about half the block and I went ahead and dipped it in there with the chicken. I'm going to add the other ingredients and then I'm going to come back with the other half and put it on top before we turn it on. In the whole block of the Philadelphia cream cheese, I do not use the low fat version. I do call this a keto friendly dip because it is pretty fat intensive. It's basically just chicken and cheese. So usually I make my own ranch because I don't really like store-bought ranch. For this recipe, it's okay. If I had time, I would make my own. This is a little tiny 8-ounce bottle. I'm going to use about a half a bottle of this or a half of a cup. All right. Frank's Red Hot is not my favorite hot sauce, but for some reason, when you're making buffalo stuff, it's really good for that. Let's see. I have about a half a bottle. This is about 12 ounces. I would say roughly for this size portion I make, because trust me, if you use a lot of this, it's going to be too hot. I'm probably going to use almost all of this half a bottle. So this is probably around maybe 4 or 5 ounces. So maybe a half a cup of hot sauce. Yeah, I think that's plenty. You're not supposed to kind of tell by the color when everything starts to blend together. All right. Last thing, let's get these blue cheese crumbles. Blue cheese crumbles wise, I'm probably going to use about half this container. This is brand new. If I was making a larger, more party size version of this, I would dump this entire thing. But blue cheese can be pretty powerful. So you don't want to you don't want to overwhelm it. I think that's plenty. All right. I'm going to grate the rest of this cheese. And then I think we'll be ready. That is everything in this little pot. I really am pushing it on the room, but it is going to cook down some. But I am going to put it in this is a 2-quart crock pot, by the way. I'm going to put this on high for about 2 hours. I think this one actually, because it's so little, might finish before that, maybe a little over an hour, but I'll check on it. I do stir it occasionally because all that stuff is going to start to blend and melt together. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. For some reason, TikTok was being a hater. I don't know why it wouldn't let me show the final product, but here it is in the pan, ready to go. But it was a big hit, and I didn't take any home.